Alright, so let's start with the let's start it again. I my OBS, my computer is always malfunctioning. Yeah, uh, it's always included in the development where all of the unexpected problems arises. All of the yeah. So I think so. Let's start it again and then implement it. So we already have a mock-up in plastic that we could use to hold on. I'm going to sign in. Then once I have signed in, I'll so the plan is that we create the landing page and then the portfolio page. We already have this good enough layout, but we are skipping creating the sidebar that's coming from the left and then uh, folding and unfolding whenever you click it. So that's uh, I'll just go directly to the code implementing the React.js using implementing it in integrating it in WordPress, and I really think I don't know how would I do it. How would I so something like in React.js. My target is this sidebar or pro sidebar, something like this. Be implemented here on the side. I just don't want to overload my 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 brain that I want to study Plastic at the same time React.js. For now, I'll just go directly to React.js. They said that the Plastic, I think so far, what I understand is that it can integrate a React.js code, but I don't have any experience yet doing React.js. So I'll start with the React.js first, which is a bit which is it's a bit complicated because I'm creating WordPress. I'm using currently WordPress. So how does it do? How does it should can I is there a thing that I could enable it as a plugin as a landing page, or should I just switch to make WordPress as a as a headless, and then every UI in WordPress, every UI on the website, every front end on the website will be using React. So that's what I'm trying to figure out. I don't mind doing the headless WordPress because I'm a bit familiar with the implementation of WordPress, but hmm, let's see. But there might be some pages that I'll just use the default WordPress editor or uh, WordPress page builder. But for now, I'm so interested about how to make this work. And yeah, it's so complicated. I should have been able to have a simple implementation. Implementation is much more important than the uh, than the than the than exploring all the tools. But for me, I'm maximizing learning. So, and React.js is the new sexy front end tools that we have. So I don't think it's worth studying that. Pure WordPress, that's okay, but for me, I want to learn a lot of tools and then really deploy it. I won't be able to know if it is better or not if I don't use it. So okay, so the only thing that I'm not good at is that how would I implement that locally? So I think in a local host, just local host, we don't have a port yet. Okay, so how will I implement React.js here while the default front end of WordPress will be disabled on this landing page? I really want to use React.js, so I think the best way to do that is to ask it uh, using React.js in WordPress. Yeah, I don't know the right question, but so they're always saying headless, but I don't know. For headless, yeah, so headless. Yeah, it will be headless. Yeah, we know this. Yeah, PHP generated views. It's server rendered, I think, not client rendered. Is it? Yeah, PHP renders the data. So this one, um, it's a strong word. Querying WordPress data. Yep, yep. You fetch it. Querying WordPress REST API from React. Yeah, I don't mind it doing headless WordPress. I think we can change that later on, right? So, how do we do it? How to install React.js with WordPress? Or I am asking the wrong question. React Press. So we need Node.js. I'm sorry. Why you should not utilize headless WordPress with server-side rendering. Hmm. Like what? There's so many options. That's the problem here. We all we have lots of options that we don't know what what we should do. Hmm. Does it say React Press or something? What kind of perhaps I could go on that route using a different path. Like it's just calling the data from the WordPress. But for now, I really think I should try not to use a headless here for the landing page at least. So WP create React app. So we have to install it, right? Yeah, okay. Get for version. So I guess we should install first the npm and Node.js. How to install ReactJS on Ubuntu 20.04. All right. Excuse me. So yeah, so we have to install it first. Oh man, I'm using 22.04 on the live server. That might be a problem later on. Jesus. But okay. Um, mm. So, stolen PM. What? I cannot click it? Uh, maybe the first one is okay. Alright. Because I don't like this. Like, having a script. Because it has a specific. Well, the cool thing about that is I could specify the version of it. But for now, I don't really mind. Well, let's just follow it then. I'll just think about it later. I'll just readjust. And it's cool that it has a fixed version. That's okay. That's actually cool. Cool, by the way, because you don't want to always install the latest because maybe tomorrow that would change. So that's okay. I'll just want to be Gallium is no longer actively supported. We will not receive critical information. Great responsible. Okay, fine. The recommended is 18. Sure. Binary distribution. So there's a way, something like this. There's a, yeah, okay, here, that's right. Then we change the 18, I guess. Oh, what? Permission denied. Maybe a sudo. Okay, that makes sense. And then, alright, then, that's fast. npm create React app. Error permission. about sudo? Yeah, okay. I'm cool with that to update it to the latest. Oh, what? Should always run sudo. Funding? What does that mean? What is npm? npm, if I can type it correctly, web dev. So, okay, what we should do now is to create an app. What? What do you mean by that? So, how would I upgrade? How would I upgrade? Well, it still have. What do you mean? Hmm, get a job as a web developer, Jesus. Okay, I'm trying to, okay. It's really not that easy if you think about it, but okay, no excuses. I'm not creating excuses, I'm just saying it's hard. Okay, you're trying to make it more complicated than it should be. I think it was not. It's not here, right? It's in the var www and then WordPress. It's a directory. Var w WordPress. Da, 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 da. Right. I want to know where it is located. Yeah, okay. It is here, WordPress. It should be still with memes. I'll just change it later. And or have a same link, just like what we did before, but okay. But for now, let's just, yeah, we know this. Later on, we'll just open it up. So many open tabs. This is the tabitis, I guess. Great React version. Okay, and following create my project. Let's close this. Close. I don't know about Node.js. let's follow this one. npm start. We can delete it anytime, right? Why you enter? Well, let's just wait.